called Blackgate. I don't know what the game is about. I read the description.
I don't know.
Okay, man, talking to me. No, I don't read description on games I play. I just blindly play it through, and you know, yeah. So we're just gonna play this and see what's going on. Okay. Remind me, what is my name? Alright, you know, we go with a gender neutral name. You know, keep it simple. It's good either way. Like Kyle. Okay, so I noticed something I don't like already. Text speed is too slow. Alright. I guess that's us yawning. Artwork and design. Seems like I've been driving forever. Okay, so we're doing the intro with the game. That's nice. I put this on the hurt from holding down the gas pedal this entire time. I wish I had the cruise control. It would make this journey really easier. Eyes burn and I want to close. I gotta keep myself awake. I love cruise control. Worst thing I hate while driving is someone that messes up the cruise control, because then I gotta put them to get out the way and put it back on. But I love cruise control. Produced and directed by Bane. Come on, wake up and listen to that radio music. I rolled down the window. Cold air. It's not something I like. Maybe I should change it. Oh, we can change the radio! Techno. I think country is the best genre of music to keep me going. I have a much better time staying awake to this. Speaking about my life and time, it shouldn't take this long to get to friend's place. They're having a house party. You know, the kind where they rent a house in a remote location for a fun shindig without worrying too much about people having to drive. I'm not the biggest drinker, but I tend to have fun when I don't have any responsibilities. Okay? I haven't seen one of them in quite a while. I really wish. I really just want to catch up and see if he is the same as I remember. Really enjoy it when you meet a long lost friend. It feels like no time has passed. You can pick up where you left off. Sadly, it doesn't happen that often. People tend to grow up. I turn my sword neck to take a look at the GPS. Well, the GPS says, well, that's not right. In fact, it's totally wrong. I still have to go several more hours. How? The time limit isn't the thing that scares me. It is. You're tired, so like gas? Well, like a sleep. It's the fact that my eyes really burn. I tried turning on the air conditioner, open up the window, and blast the radio with awful music. Nothing seems to work for too long. I don't want to pull over and sleep in the car. That seems rather sketchy, especially considering where I am. Yeah, that's just a recipe for a bad time. This is the prime location for a chainsaw murder. The movie was actually pretty scary. It didn't. I hit a bump in my forehead, bounces off the steering wheel. Ripped my eyes back a lot and grabbed the volume dial and turned up the radio. I remember driving while I was tired one time, and like for some reason I kept seeing deer. And I saw one deer when we were like driving to our destination. I kept seeing deer after that, but it's only like one deer that they saw, but I saw like 4 deer. So it was pretty wild. But never again. Don't drive while you're tired. Different music should be keeping me awake. I was just sick and tired of all the downloaded music I had purchased. I purchased but proposed for this road trip. Just in this band with numbers in their name that pop stars claiming to be gods. It got all too repetitive. So this is what it must be like to be a trucker. The radio on the road. So glamorous. You have to keep telling yourself that when you're falling asleep. Well, at least. And there goes the radio. One thing to keep me awake and sane. Looks like I'll have the aux cable and just... Well, there goes the car as well. Moments like this, I try to stay positive, but no. I'm trying to get out and see when my car decided to kick the bucket. I'm like, I will know what I'm doing. It's the guy's thing to do, right? You see, you got the car, open the hood, well, I have no idea. Just a bunch of metal tubes, and it's really hard to see without some light. Yeah, let's just call a tow truck, or maybe AAA will be able to make it here. Cell phone to the rescue. If your cell phone's not dead. Or reception. And why did I think I was gonna have a signal out here? First, there's no signal. There's never any signal when you're in a situation like this. Yeah. I took my phone and noticed a new app. Strange. I don't remember downloading it either. I guess you open it and listen to it. The app boots up on the phone and it loads a form of static on the screen. It's like an old TV screen instead of the radio apps I'm used to. Maybe I can radio for help, like an SOS. The scratchy static, I can make out something. I press my ear closer. The noise goes away and I clearly hear someone speaking. A woman. Her voice is cold and calculating. She's giving orders with authority. There are possible disturbance on the South Road. Repeat, a possible disturbance on the South Road. Any officers in the area are allowed to use force to eliminate the threat. Well, it's a good thing I'm heading north. She speaks again. The outside is a large metal and plastic structure which holds a singular organic entity. The organic entity has the capability of intercepting transmissions and may or may not know of our arrival. Take caution. It's a good thing I am freaking out. What is this? This is the police? This the military? I don't want to get eliminated. How would they eliminate me? What kind of place did I drive to? I'm sure if I stay here, I'll be fine. So remain calm and powered on. I'm sure I can make my case clear. But thinking I tend to look up and a little to the left. I look up and see the stars are missing. And that is not what bothers me the most. It's the fact that if I'm counting correctly, there are 2 moons. Yeah, I'm not in Kansas anymore, Toto. I'm gonna blame the GPS on this one. Okay, so what should I do? I think staying away is probably a bad call. So, in the woods? Maybe best if I grab my backpack and head out into the woods. And I already tell that something's terribly off, but that's telling me to fly away from this situation. Yeah, I think staying away from something to happen is worse than actually being proactive and getting out of that situation. Backpack contains clothes, a book, and a bottle of water, a knife and a lighter. Swinging a rather light pack across my shoulders, I head off into the dark woods. The forest is dark and dense, hindering my ability to travel with ease. If I use my cell phone for light, I can make my life easier, but I may alert someone searching for me. I like how they have the actual footsteps and the zipper, so it makes it like more real. I can actually like immerse yourself in the story some more. Go dark. Some my way through the dark woods, hit my head on branches and make a lot of noise. Fall to my knees to pick myself back up. See the lights of the cop's car in the distance pulling up to my vehicle. I should probably keep going. Shouldn't head back. I'll make too much noise. It's obvious they're looking for me. I swing around a tree and make it to an open field of waist-high grass. The moon illuminates the field and highlights the dense fog meandering across it. Make my way through the thickest, stepping in the mud a couple of times. Look at the fog brushes past me and I turn to see a figure standing in the field with me. Bigfoot? Try to hide from it. Car stops and I duck into the grass and listen. I hear the rustling of it moving and I feel the low growl of the beast screaming out at me. It sounds like a low-pitched death metal scream with, can't pronounce that word, interrupting the howl. Yeah, the worst thing you can do is actually go towards the figure like, oh, who goes here? And then you just get sliced up or something. If you run, it's gonna run after you. That's one of the worst things you can do. At least I think so. Try to hide and hear the figure move closer to me. I can see that I have made the wrong decision. Monster is crouching, ready to leap at me. And it does just that. In one quick movement, I am ravaged and my life slips from my body faster than a toupee on a speedboat. Should be afraid of the unknown. I thought I was making the right decision. And wow, it actually killed me. Okay. We're gonna do that again. Give me a second. So we're back at figure point. We're gonna try to hide from the figure, and then when it comes to us, we're gonna run, and hopefully that's what we're supposed to do. I don't know. It's watching me and stalking me, whatever it is. I stand up and see the thing is charging at me, and I start to run to the forest. I can tell it is quickly gaining on me as I turn and see its glowing eyes shining with bloodlust in the moonlight. Turn around and I see the forest right in front of me, and I make it inside. Okay, I guess we'll save in this slot, and if this just doesn't play out well for me, then I can just, I guess, wait for the cops to see me? I don't know. Continue running as it appears I've lost a crazy animal. I don't hear any commotion behind me, and I take a moment to rest. This is surreal. Why am I running from the cops? Why is there a crazy animal just sitting in the field? Why are there two moons? So you're the human I've been hearing about. I can't make myself sound any more evil, so I'll just try to, yeah. Give me a break. Seriously, I can't keep running like this. Trying to see a horned individual just standing. A devil. Are you gonna keep running? Stop. I sit and catch my breath. Not yet, I see. This is fortunate. You keep running if you need to, but it won't do you much good. So, will you cooperate? I guess I don't have a choice. See? We on the same, yeah. Oh, but you do. That's why you're here. He gives a grin that sends a chill up my spine. Don't make him smile. So what's my choice, Mr. Devil? Vic. You can call me Vic. And your name is? Charlie? Ah yes, Charlie. You have choices. A. Oh, shoot. My bad. You can go to the station and you have processed officially. B. You can run off to the woods. Or C, which is my favorite, I hide you away in the closed location under lock and key until I deem necessary for your release. I don't trust this dude. I feel like if I do that, he's gonna work me away. Patient. That fight, whatever is out there. Or you can be reasoned with. After all, you'll find that we are much more than accommodating for all of your needs. So what are you? Well, isn't that obvious? Yes? That is your answer. Now let us go, Charlie. The town is waiting. With a wink and a twirl, he marches up to the woods. I follow, although I don't know why I should. You can't outrun the guy. Larry said, you keep running, and get you either way. After a quick walk through the woods, I am already beginning to see the glow of civilization, the hum of electricity, bellow of engines. The lights of cop cars, many cop cars, with many officers, and many guns. I tense up and Vic waves me along into the line of fire. I can see different creatures, demons, and beasts. This is insane. What kind of Hollywood set did I walk onto? Just as I try to hide from all the weapons, a walking, talking golden retriever comes up to me with no weapon drawn and speaks calmly. Easy there, bud. No sudden moves, alright? Let's get you in and have a little chat. We do that, right? Okay. Can you leave your pack here? Over there? Start my backpack off and leave it on the ground. Now, I'm gonna have to cuff you, because it's procedure and all. I nod and I am cuffed. Step forward and he pulls back away from me, keeping some distance as I lead them along. It seems they are more afraid of me than I of them, except for Vic, who really does not care. Regardless, I walk this dog through the doors of the building. I am brought through poorly maintained and dimly lit gray hallways. I sense all their eyes, yellow, red, and green ones, watching me in my every move. This isn't real, is it? As I get a quick and dirty tour of the police station, they throw me into a room. It's quite obvious that the room is for interrogations. Mirror wall gives it away. How traditional for a very non-traditional group of beasts? Monsters? I don't even know. My head is spinning from the speed of which my life just got flipped and turned upside down. I sit for quite some time, stare at the walls and ceiling, not daring to move. Speakerphone jumps to life and a cold, calculating female voice speaks to me. Would you prefer to speak with Officer Gruff? He with the individual task to take you in. Or do you prefer to speak with another member of the force? Task to take me in? I'll drive another car, so... probably speak with the dude supposed to take me in. Maybe he knows more. Hopefully he can be reasoned with. Hopefully he's just a meathead and maybe it won't get me killed or something worse. Reluctantly, I blurt out. I'll let speak with Officer Gruff. He will send them in to question you. Thank you. With kindness, I hear the loud thump of boots come to the door, and swinging it open is another unusual face. If you could call it a face. He has tusks, a snout, but not a pig face. He is much too hairy to be a pig. Warthog? God, that is awful for me to say about the officer, but he is a boar. He is broad and strong, and he has a fuller belly, but it appears as if he's not from trying. We sit at a plain metal table, and he brings me in my things. Killing me with kindness may be the best avenue to make it out alive. Thank you, Officer Gruff. He nods and grunts as he takes out his clipboard, and appears to be a set of questions for him to follow. It's more like a script. I would like to ask you some questions as to who you are and to establish your danger, if any, to our society. Okay, definitely a script he's reading from. And now I respond calmly. What's more like a forced calmness. Alright, sir. Are you commonly known as human? Yes. Do you intend to do harm on society or to cause a disturbance? Not a threat. If y'all would answer, I'm not a human and I am a threat, then you can do that in your own playthrough of this game, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to be a threat at all. Officer Gruff's shoulders slouch and he leans back in his chair. I guess that eased his mind a bit. Maybe they are truly scared of me more than I of them. Why? How did you end up on the South Road? Well, you see, actually my whole trip in detail, build up to the force and the thing in the field, then being found by that devil guy. Looks at the mirror and then back. Is there a vehicle of value to you? Simply maybe repossess it. Well, yes, it is value to me, but you can have it since it's broken anyway. That would help us a lot. This donation is evidence of goodwill. It goes a long way to proving you are not a threat and are cooperative. Thank you so much. I'm not a threat, I promise. I think I'm just in the wrong place. Very wrong place. Wait, do you have any mechanics here that could fix it? If so, could I get my car fixed? I think it just needs gas, maybe. Then I could go home. I feel like me going home may be out of the question for the time being, but I have rights. I did nothing wrong. You cannot leave now. Why not? I have a life, you know. People will wonder where I am. I have a job and things to do. I didn't do anything wrong. I promise I'm not a threat to wherever this place is. I would just like to go home. It is not loud. I had a feeling that things weren't as straightforward as I hoped. There has to be a way to get out of here, though. Not loud. But then what am I supposed to do? Be held against my will? I don't think I did anything wrong, you know. I didn't ask to be here either. I don't mean to sound mean. Sorry. It's just all so much. Please understand. We're looking into all. His little colored eyes look down at the script and read the lines. Possible avenues to correct grievances you may have encountered. And that is all there is for this document. You place the paper on the clipboard and check the other side for any writing. There is nothing. But you going home will be hard to do since it's not the safest to head out there. You may die. Not the safest. Why am I talking about a boar, man? What's happened to me? This can't be real. Yes, quite dangerous. Usually the outsiders that come here are dangerous. I am tasked to kill the unreasonable, but it is not uncommon for an outsider to be relocated. Relocated? Yes, it is uncommon in humans, but you're not the only one to be the nice and hospitable. Historically, humans have been important citizens of Blackgate. That's why when I saw you, you were not killed. The lieutenant will find you a place to stay and something to do to make a life. What? Isn't that a little much? I mean, please understand that this is all quite confusing and really difficult to process. Charlie, I know where you're coming from. I can understand how crazy this all must be. But if you do stay here, I promise nothing bad will happen to you. I'm trying to look out for the town, which now includes you, if you believe me or not. The door to the room opens and in the doorway stands another of these beasts. This one really close resembles the golden retriever from earlier. His ears flop down and he has a much nicer demeanor than Gruff. He has a smile that says, I know too much. Maybe he could be useful. He might know a way home. Maybe he's just a demon dog out to steal my soul. That's enough there, Gruff. It's been determined he's not a threat to us. It's a feel relieved there. Ooh, yay, so relieved. But to make sure he's not staying here forever, it's time to do some paperwork to have him relocated. Don't worry, kid. It's not the end of the world, technically. He's very close to it. I'm Lieutenant Jack. He pulls out a hand, well, it's not. It's hand-like, but not a hand. Come on, don't worry so much. You're gonna hurt you. We're the good guys, you know. He points at the badge. Trust. For now. You're gonna hurt me, what already happened. We keep this place safe. You understand, don't you? Reluctantly, I shake his hand. It's like meeting Bigfoot for the first time and shaking his paw. Of course I understand. It's just this is all so much. I know. It's probably weirdly rare for you to find yourself here. Look at things you otherwise have seen. Culture shock is a big concern when we do things like this. Culture shock, huh? It's much more than just simple culture shock. It's okay to be freaking out too. It's common the first couple of months being here, but you get used to the weird things and scary things. From your perspective, of course. Know that we only intend the best for you and make Blackgate a safe haven. Follow me around the station and we'll talk for a bit, and then we'll have you a place to stay and a job to do. We're breaking several labor laws and a host of human rights issues. Human rights. Sometimes humor keeps me going. You see, we have all sorts of creatures and beings here. Although I've heard that a few humans have been here, have helped us out quite a lot. This is why we are so happy to have you on board with us. These creatures, beings, and others, they're not here by choice, I'm guessing. No, not by choice. I get up and Grove takes the cuffs off my wrists. Freedom, I guess. It's the small victories. I follow Jack as we talk. Not all, I'll walk through the dimly lit hallways and head back to the near entrance of the station, off to where most of the officers are. Second man in black had a baby with a Nor movie. I see some creatures and other beasts ranging in size, shape, and color. We're led to a familiar figure. There's the devil again, smiling. Lieutenant Jack pulls a chair to the other side of the desk. Hey Vec, got some time for relocation processing? With a devilish grin, he nodded to pull out paperwork and a pen from his desk. Oh, again. Of course, I had some time to relocate this one. I'm not sure how I feel about that. It all seems too smooth. And my backpack and belongings. So, Charlie, where are you good at? Dang, what do I want to do? I could be a police officer, I could be a librarian, bartender, or construction. I do like books, so library, huh? The right place. You're definitely alone out there. Seems you're rather intelligent compared to the library. Your deductive skills will be most valuable. You should get your things. One Officer Gruff will escort you to your new home. It's a cabin on the edge of town. It's modest and allows for privacy. Hope you find your life here enjoyable. I get up and I feel with both hope and dread. No, this dread. I should be optimistic. Maybe I should just run away. The situation can't get much worse. Comes that big boar beast. It has come to my attention that you'll be living at the cabin. That is a far walk from here, so I'll be escorting you there. I also heard that you're going to be working at the library. I don't know the town at all, so that will be a great help. You're correct about that. Glad that you don't know the area. No duh. Follow me. The car is out back. He motions for me to follow, and I do as I'm told. What other choice do I have? I'm led to a car outside the station. It looks like a makeshift cop car, outfitted with sirens and lights. The interior even has a chicken wire welded into place, separating the back and front. We take this police car and drive to where I will be living. If you could call this living. I'm being forced to work and stay in a place I don't want to be. I have to be stay optimistic. At least we're not in a labor camp in North Korea. This place is actually quite populated. It's right in a dense neighborhood. After a little while, we finally make it to the edge of town. It's after the edge. There are no street lights and any side of civilization abruptly ends. Just a wall of trees with a single road leading into nowhere. Well, unknown. The third road we come to goes up to a straight trail into a dense, dark woods. Also, this bumpy road we come to a cabin. Slasher flick movie set. Kept thinking it's all gonna be a prank, but it's not. Get out of the car. Hear the rustling of trees as I walk up to the cabin. Open a creaky door and it's dark inside. Home sweet home. Pick up my cell phone and use it as a light to find a lamp and turn it off. I kinda like it. It looks worse on the outside. You'll find that to be common. Are rustic and nice. It's like going out to a resort up in the mountains in some backwater area. The place is actually well lived in. It feels homey. All sorts of knickknacks on the wall. Gruff walks further in after me and goes to the fireplace. Puts a couple of logs in and starts the fire with a lighter. His feet thud loud on the wooden floor as he looks around with me. Kitchen, living room, bathroom, bedroom. Everything's here that I would need. Electricity and the plug for my phone, so no need to worry there. Although it's not much to use except for the radio app to the station and light provides. This is not bad. It's actually quite safe. But if you need anything or anything happens, call the station. The number is by the phone. The library's number is there as well. I also left mine if you need anything. Voice of the over dial phone retro. I know we may not have met on the best terms, but I'm happy that you are a citizen. Call this at the library when you get up so you can get your assignment. You can call me if you need anything as well. Also, don't run to the forest. I've seen a few try to get it out that way and it ends badly. How badly? Death and worse. But please don't throw your life away. It is much too important. We'll thank him. Thank you. So it'll take some time. Just call me Gruff. Yeah, I know it'll take some time. I may forget that you're very new here, that this is not where you grew up. But I know that you'll make a great addition to Blackgate. Says goodbye as he walks out the door and I see a car pull away. Here I am. A cabin with lights and lamps and a fire crackling in the fireplace. The warm glow is comforting at this time when I need the most. And at that point, we will save. Back to the main menu. Alright, so yeah, this is Blackgate. A lot more happened than I expected, honestly. And I'm actually like really enjoying the story so far. It definitely has like a sound effects to make it more immersive, so you actually feel like you're in the story somewhat. Art style is dope. Like everything looks kind of like real, you know, more real than other stories I've done. I don't believe it's like a about section. So yeah. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you want to. I'll link the developer stuff in the description below. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.